Welcome. It's Monday, April 11th at 6:25. This is a meeting. I call the meeting of Community and Economic Development to order, and myself as chair, and to my left is John Swayzer, and we're here for two items today. First one is to provide a recommendation to council regarding authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety to advertise for bids and enter into a cash farm lease agreement for a portion of the Paul G. Duke Park. So we can discuss that one first.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Park Board has recommended that Council authorize us to bid out a farming contract for 69 acres of the property that we recently bought in expanding Duke Park to the north that had been historically farmed. Since we are still designing and looking at financing alternatives as well as cost structure and final designs related to expanding that area, in the meantime to reduce the amount of maintenance responsibility of the park staff, as well as to keep that ground fertile and producing. We are recommending that the 69 acres be put out to bid for farming this season. We are not recommending or requesting an emergency.
Okay. Any questions?
Is this part of the same 69 acres that will be used for baseball fields in the future?
That will be part of it, yes. Right. I mean, the whole amount was approximately 118 acres, net of the amount that we will sell to the Park District, net of the homestead area.
Okay. And just, I'm asking for a concerned citizen. Will this be part of the floodplain?
The floodplain area is part of the area that will be sold to the Park District.
Okay. I have no further questions.
All right. And for the lease for a 2-year period, if there was a need to build on that, would we have to wait for the 2 years to be up, or is it like after the first year? How's that lease work?
Yeah, it would be a 2-year, so it would be this year. Next year, we would have to work with the farmer. I'm not sure about the exact language that will be in the bid contract, but the idea is that it will take probably that long to really develop.
That's the only questions I had. Okay. Any questions from the audience? How would you like to move forward?
Let's move forward.
If we could move forward.
Okay.
The second item tonight is to provide a recommendation to council regarding declaring as a surplus land to the rear of Lincoln Community Center and authorize such land to be transferred to the Board of Education.
If you're familiar with the Lincoln Community Center, the building is owned by the city on a 99-year lease to the Lincoln Community Center Board. That building sits on a piece of property that is owned by the Board of Education. Directly behind it, I believe to the west of it, is another parcel. It's green space. It also is the area where the outdoor basketball courts are. That parcel is owned by the Board of Park Commissioners. The Lincoln Community Center Board approached the Park Board about being able to combine that property with the Board of Education property for the purpose of just cleaning up the property, as well as to allow the LCC board to continue with their strategic planning, which may or may not include some expansion. So the Board of Park Commissioners are recommending that the City Council declare that parcel as surplus, and then actually support the transfer of that property directly to the Board of Education. The Board of Education is okay with doing that. so that then it can be combined for the LCC. And again, we are not recommending emergency language.
All right. Any questions? I don't either. All right, if we can move forward with that one. Is there anything else to come before the committee tonight?
No.
All right.